to Westbrook, and he was camped in the lane there, and he gets the 3-second call. Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I briefly spoke with Billy Donovan. One player that he's talked to his guys a lot about is Stephen Curry. He said Curry's one of the premier shooters in the game, and he's got that quick trigger. We really have to be tight to him, get physical, and try to get him on his heels as much as possible. Guys, Curry is an excellent free throw shooter. We'll see if they can do that without fouling him.
Thanks a lot, Doris.
And guys, got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. And here now the Thunder, following the miss by Draymond Green. Shot clock at 3. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Outside Curry. Bogut high post. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And Roberson kicks to Durant. Screened by Ibaka. Here's Roberson. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Curry with it. Guarded now by Durant. Back to Curry. Baseline try, and the shot no good, a bit short.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Westbrook can't get it to go.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Screen by Bogut. Shot to end this cold run. Kevin Durant with the rebound.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Here's Roberson. Following the basket by Stephen Curry. Roberson the pass to Westbrook. High arcing shot, and it's good on the layup. Westbrook's got 8 points.
That's a precision shot. You've got to be precise. No room for error on the floater.
Westbrook against Curry. Passes to Barnes. To the middle. Here's Bogut. The Thunder pull it in. Left side Westbrook. Unloads from 13. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. It's Curry outside. Again, Curry missing.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Durant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Curry with the steal. And Thompson kicks to Barnes. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. On defense, Oklahoma City. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State. Outside Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Green inside the three-point line. And that one goes long.
In building this lead, they've done a terrific job finishing their defensive sequences with the backboard. That has been key.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. Not one second chance bucket for the opposition. They're boxing out on every shot.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3. You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma.
And And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
The Warriors making a switch here. Spates is checked in. Cantor checked in for the Thunder. Waiters comes in for Andre Robertson. Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. From deep. Waiters no luck.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Randy Foy, he's checked in for Serge Ibaka. Such a wide open look. And the Thunder lead by 4.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Curry attacking. Pass to Spates. Stolen by Cantor. One-on-one fast break. 13 feet away. And he hits the jump shot. Durant's got his second basket.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range. So I'd have to agree with you, partner.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
Westbrook dishes to Durant. Feeds it to Cantor. Here's Waiters. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Sometimes you just got to man up and take a tough foul in order to stop these free runs to the rim.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
The Thunder leading by 3. Westbrook up top, guarded by Curry. A shot by Foy. Foy's got his first 3 points of the game.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
Here's Westbrook. Lays it up and banks it in. Westbrook's got 10.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
They kick it out to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Westbrook with it. He's got 10. Outside Durant. And there's the feed to Cantor. Now, here is 4. 5 to shoot. Spates with the block. But they get it back. Cantor's shot is off.
Man, that is a missed opportunity right there.
And he'll be the first to tell you, Greg, that's one he should have knocked down.
Curry passes to Barnes. Back to Curry. Green, the screen. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Curry.
He's jacked up a number of threes, but his accuracy has been lacking. Time to try something different, if you ask me.
Cantor with it. Guarded now by Barnes. They get it back. And fouled hard that time. They'll get to the line and shoot 2. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Mazzili's checked in for Green. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. Leandro Barbosa, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. Now here's Spates. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. That's on Enes Kanter.
And Maurice Spates last season with the best year of his career. I mean, he shot the cover off the ball and did a nice job on the boards as well.
Greg, you were just talking about Mo Spates. Clark, he has a great mid-range jump shot.
He does, and they actually call him Mo Buckets. But he actually played so well last season, they even threw in Mo VP from time to time. And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Durant attacking. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now a 10-point Oklahoma City lead. The Warriors shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Iguodala with it. Singler covering. Kicks it out to Barbosa. The three kept alive. The dish to Livingston. Goes back up. No good. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. A pull-up. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
Now here's Iguodala. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Livingston, no luck. And Singler kicks to Cantor. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's good from Cantor.
2 shots.
And Cantor drops them both. For 3, Barbosa. And as we could. And Kevin Durant always in the gym, always working to improve. We asked him where.
Comes from me being 8 years old and me just saying I want to be the best player. You know, first off, at 8 years old, you want to be the best player.
Year-by-year improvements until he became the best player in the league and won an MVP. Now, the challenge, Greg, is to get back to that level after the injuries. Obviously, I think we all feel it is possible for him.
And you're absolutely right, Kevin. I mean, he's definitely proven in terms of the talent, the skill, and athleticism. What we find out now after dealing with the adversity is, does he have the heart and drive and that competitive spirit to be considered still among the very best?
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And for the Thunder here, they've been putting on a show, guys.
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Foyle is out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Morrow in at the small forward.
Excellent execution of the plan there.
And Voigt kicks to Morrow. He dishes it to Adams. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Here's Curry with the 3. Bogut kicks to Curry. Takes a big height bounce and goes in. Curry's got 7 now in this quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick-fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Warriors trail by 11. Barnes dishes to Green. Thompson in the corner. This one for 3. And Robertson pulls it down.
You know, and Billy Donovan, the Oklahoma City Thunder, were able to pull him away from the college game last season. Signed him to a 5-year deal in the middle of last year's playoffs.
Curry kicks to Thompson. Barnes passes to Curry. And he gets it to go. Curry's got 14.
They've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half. And some of Harrison Barnes' teammates have referred to him as the senator because of the way he carries himself. And, you know, a very level-headed, dignified young man, and just he has an air about it.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And Harrison Barnes at times has been criticized in the past for not being more Clark assertive on the court.
Well, you know, it's interesting. He had to weather the pressure of expectations since high school. I mean, people were comparing him to Kobe Bryant back then, but HB can't get caught up in that. He's got to be true to himself. You know what I tell guys? Do you.
Yeah.
Do you.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan as he addressed his team. The strategy included running the offense through Russell Westbrook. Coach detailed the ways to ensure he's the one in charge out there, with the ball in his hands and the rest of the players falling in line behind him. Maybe making those early adjustments will give them time to judge their effectiveness by halftime. We'll soon find out, Kevin.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. Shots good by Waiters.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Waiters against Curry. There's a screen. 6 to shoot. From the baseline. Another miss by Curry.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Boy, they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Verajao dishes to Rush. It's Westbrook with the drive. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul.
And Roberson kicks to Adams. Again, the Thunder score.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Rush. Adams defending. Out to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And for Verajao, his wild hair and frenetic style long ago earned him the nickname Wild Thing. I mean, diving for loose balls, taking charges. But that energy and enthusiasm may be unsurpassed really by any other player in our league.
Well, Greg, you're talking about Verajao. He may play wild, but his production has backed it up. A few years ago, he averaged, Clark, over 14 rebounds a game.
Yeah, and you know, I don't think he plays that wild. I think he just looks wild. That hair flying all over the place, and he's giving up his body. I don't know if he's necessarily a wild player as much as he just looks and appears to be everywhere at all times.
And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And guys, last season was a painful one for Anderson Varejao. He had finally shaken the back injury that sidelined him the year before, signs the multi-year contract extension with the Cavs. Things were starting to look up, and only 3 weeks later, he tears the Achilles and was ruled out for the season. You talk about a tough break.
And adding insult to injury, certainly, Greg, as you were talking about, Verajao played well at the start of last season. Shooting 56% from the field. Clark, I think he was over 70% from the line. Those were career highs.
Yeah, and a terrible blow for Verajao and the Cavs because of that injury, the Achilles tendon. But it led to the deal for Mozgov, and that's worked out quite nicely. With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding is an effort stat, folks. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far. And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
Here's Curry with the three. That's good. Curry's got a pair of triples in the second half for the Warriors.
You know, he's putting on an outstanding offensive display, and he may just be getting warmed up here.
It's Westbrook with the drive. No good. Warriors trail by 16. Up the floor. And it's blocked by Ibaka. Pass to Canner. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Roberson, the pass to Ibaka. Connects in the foul line jumper. Ibaka's got 4 this quarter.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Kicks to Rush. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Right wing. Cantor dishes to Westbrook. Back to Cantor. Waiters on the wing. Sinks the three-pointer. Waiters got 9 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Thompson outside. Fires the three. Westbrook pulls it in.
You've got to give them a lot of credit for the job they've done on the backboard.
They've done a lot of things well today, but really it's about what they've done on the backboard that's at the top of that list.
Pass to Roberson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for 1 more.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the ball and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Durant comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Singler in for Roberson.
And that's sort of been the story here today, hasn't it?
Hey, kid, you ready?
Warriors trail by 21. Curry kicks to Varejao. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists now tonight.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Waiters passes to Durant. Shoots a fader. And the shot falls short this time. The Warriors shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. And Cantor pulls it down. Cantor's got his 3rd rebound on the night.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Well, you know, last season Steve Kerr came into a good situation, but a touch awkward. The team wasn't 100% on board with the firing of the previous coach, but he won them over in a hurry.
Curry's shot is off.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Durant, that's good.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
Back to Curry. Launches it. Another miss by Curry. Greg, Steve Kerr did win over the locker room in a hurry last season. They had finished a successful run under Mark Jackson. Winning accelerates everything. They certainly bought into it.
They really did. And people don't often appreciate how difficult it is to come into a situation where expectations are that high. But he also went out of his way to empower his players and really give them some accountability. Didn't try to hide anyone on defense and played to the strengths. Of his team